Let that for a second. So I have a reasonable amount of tidying up to do out here. It's all gone a little bit out of hand, but I'm putting that to one side for now because it is time to get my garlic in. So this year I bought a total of £3 worth of seed garlic cloves from Wilko. Now if you're in the UK you'll know that Wilko no longer exists here, so I've had to come up with a different plan for my garlic. Actually, from those 6 cloves I think I do have enough garlic for the year, but I wanted to do an experiment with growing some proper seed garlic and growing some supermarket garlic and seeing the difference and seeing what's worth it. So I ordered some seed garlic, I went to the supermarket and bought some, and I figure I will also pop in some of my own homegrown garlic from this season, and then we can do a little comparison. So I've got a bed here that's ready. I don't think there's enough space to put all of the garlic that I've got in here, but I think what I'm going to do is split it into 4. I've got 2 different types of seed garlic, so we'll split it into 4, do the 2 different types of seed garlic, supermarket garlic and my homegrown garlic, and we will see how they do. And then I'll find somewhere else to stick the rest in. So this is the bed that we've got prepared ready for the garlic. It's a no-dig bed that was new. This year had my tomatoes in it, and we're going to switch it up and do garlic in it for the next season. Last year's garlic went in a brand new no-dig bed, and that came out really well. So this bed was already used once this year, and I've just thrown a new layer of compost on it. So theoretically it should go even better. I mean, this calendula is still in it, but I figure it's still a bit fabulous, so I'll leave it for now and I'll plant around it. Right, so I'll admit that I've always been kind of a skeptic when it comes to seed garlic because it just looks so expensive, but I really wanted to do this experiment, so I went ahead and bought some, and now I feel like an idiot for being so skeptical about it, because let me show you first. These are my garlic from my garden this year. I've picked out the ones that I thought had the biggest cloves because supposedly the size of your garlic head is directly proportional to the size of the clove that you planted. So this is about the size of mine. Supermarket garlic looks like this. And then I got 2 different types of seed garlic. I have got a Carcassonne white, and they look like this. And then I got a Provence white, which is absolutely huge. Let me show you them all next to each other for comparison. So we've got supermarket, my homegrown, and then the 2 seed garlics. Doesn't even feel fair. So I've got enough space in this bed to do 4 rows of each type of seed garlic. So they're 4 by 5, so there'll be 20 cloves of each type going into this bed, which I think hopefully will give us a representative enough sample. There'll probably be more of, especially there'll probably be more of some that I've got that I'll put in different beds, but for the sake of comparing these to each other, they're all going to go in this bed. I've dipped the holes now, I've separated the sections, so let's go ahead and pop these in there. So, starting with supermarket garlic. So basically, I'm not getting rid of any extra paper, just the amount I need. Hey mate. And then I'm going to pop these in, root side down, pointy side up, into these holes. really small. I'm trying to pick the biggest cloves that are here just to give them a fighting chance. I have to look back to my video last year about to see kind of what size the cloves were that I put in last year, because I got reasonable size heads out of those. So, you know, maybe I'm being too hard on the supermarket garlic. I'm not putting in those little ones. I'll just use them in my cooking because that just feels like I'm setting them up for failure. And I'll do the same with all the types. If there's any like little extra cloves, I won't put those in. So there's 4 rows of supermarket garlic. No idea on variety. They are in. Okay, for this section I'm going to go ahead and pop in my own garlic grown from, it was seed garlic, but it was very cheap compared to the proper named stuff. I had no variety on it, I didn't have a clue what it was, I just bunged it in. Turned out to be hardneck because I did get scapes. There's some good sized cloves on here, so I'm feeling hopeful. Oh, look at the size of that. That's a good one. Right. Feels good to know that this year I'm going to be able to definitively answer whether or not it's worth buying seed garlic or whether you should just plant what you can buy at the supermarket. Alrighty, let's get these all covered up, and that is the job done. I probably won't do anything to these since this is, as I say, this is a no-dig bed from this year's garden. It was new, and I've put an extra really good layer of compost over it. I reckon a good sort of 4 or 5 inches. So I don't think I'll do anything with these. Where I didn't chop the tomatoes out of here when they were done, I literally just snipped them at the base and left them in the ground. So there are a couple of rooty bits in here that I'm going to come across, but that's no problem. So yeah, as I say, I won't actually do anything. I won't fertilise it, I won't add anything else to this bed. I will probably throw a layer of mulch over the whole lot just to stop the weeds coming straight in here. But I'll do the same across the whole bed, and then I will literally leave it until, you know, June, July time, where we will see how this is done. You really want to be in this video, don't you? Hey mate, oh, hi. I got very muddy hands. Can you get out of my bed? Can you scram? Thanks, bud. There we go. That is most of my garlic planted up for 2024. It's like ridiculous how long it takes to do all of the sort of background work. And when it comes to planting, it takes you like 5 minutes and then it's job done. But there we go. I will update it throughout the season, and then when we harvest, see how well these are done against each other. I think realistically what my plan is, whatever's done the best, I will keep a good 4 or 5 cloves of each in order to plant again next year. And then I'll eat whatever's naff, basically. So even if the supermarket garlic doesn't give me great results, or even if mine doesn't give me great results, even if the proper fancy seed garlic doesn't give me great results, I will eat those. You know, that's not a problem. And I'll just keep the best of the best for next year and next year and next year, and then hopefully I won't be having to buy seed garlic anymore. So while I'm doing this experiment this year, it's a one-time thing, and hopefully, regardless of the type of garlic, I won't be buying it because I'll have my own stock. Before I go quick, I realised I didn't explain why I chose the varieties of seed garlic that I did, and that's because I didn't really. I left it too late to have lots of choice, so I took what was in stock. So hopefully that'll go well, we shall see. Otherwise, I'll keep you updated. That's it for today. Cheers, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. No, he doesn't want to talk to you, mate.